Hey guys, it's me, and it's going to be What If Naruto had force field release. This is a collab what if, so yeah, I'm going to be doing the first 5 minutes of the what if. It could be 6 minutes or 7, but yeah, I'm going to be doing the first 5, 6, 7 minutes of the what if. And then my guy over here, I can't really pronounce his name, he's on screen right now, is going to take over. He's a what if YouTuber, put him in the link in the description, but yeah, let's start the video.
And I'm climbing to the very top. Nothing in my way when I'm rising up. I can feel it, test my limit. Legends are made. And I'm fighting, giving all I got. Training every day and I'm mighty rubbed. I can taste it, world, I'll face it next to Hokage.
Call me Naruto Uzumaki, I do it properly. Everybody looking like the Jizakaki that will stop me, they never forgot me. I'm blazing my trails ever since I was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. I was an orphan, endorsing of the importance of pouring all my endorphins in performance and my own pride. I was ignored in the chorus of unsupported and brought on me by the dormant beast that's with me my entire life. Battling for what's right, stop whatever you do. Handling my kunai kage butcher the juice.
So yeah, we would begin in a park where there was 3 bullies bullying Hinata. Naruto would have confronted these bullies, telling them to stop bullying this little girl. Bullies would proceed to say so the demon also wanted some. Naruto would have finally had enough, being beaten up. He would have gotten from the ground while the bullies would proceed to say, "So, you want more? Then I think we're actually going to make you feel bloodied." The biggest out of the bully group would proceed to charge Naruto. Naruto would have a look of determination, using force release for the first time. He would have blocked one of the bully's punches with force release. The bully would be scared. Then Naruto would proceed to put a barrier of force release around the bully, then trying to crush him. Yes, Naruto isn't doing this out of his free will. He's doing this out of the instinct of the Kage Genkai. But Naruto would have managed to get a grip of himself. He would proceed to release the force release. Naruto would proceed to take deep breaths, being the first time that he ever used force release. 2 of the kids of the bullies that were bullying Hinata would proceed to step back, saying that "You're a demon, you're a monster." Then they would proceed to run away, leaving the other kid that Naruto nearly crushed to death. Hinata would be a little scared, but still, she would proceed to say thank you for saving me from those 3 bullies. Naruto would have said, "No problem. They shouldn't have been bullying you in the first place." Okay, I'm gonna be doing a time skip. About 4 years. Naruto has not used that ability since those 4 years that he ever used it against the bullies. He would remember that day clearly and wondering, how did he do that? Naruto would proceed to think about studying about this, maybe finding something related to this. And maybe he can use it to defeat Sasuke, and he can become Rookie of the Year. Naruto would proceed to study, seeing if there's anything on force release. There would be a couple of books explaining that there's an offense and a defense. The defense can create shields, domes, anything that's for defense. He would proceed to see the offense abilities. He'd be able to create spikes, kunais, any type of weapon. Then Naruto would proceed to see the big question, how to activate it. You need to focus your chakra out of your body. Then this is where the Kage Genkai part comes. And only Namakazes can do this. They can turn the chakra into energy, creating a force field. After this, they have to learn how to make kunai out of their force release. They have to learn how to use barriers and everything like that. So Naruto would proceed to try this, focusing his chakra out of his body, then proceeding to turn it into energy. He would have created a barrier, and he would wonder what happens if he threw a pencil at it. He would proceed to throw a pencil at the barrier easily taking the pencil. Naruto would proceed to turn the energy back into chakra. He would experience a little bit of chakra loss, but it wasn't that big. Like, only a midget of his chakra actually disappeared. So Naruto would wonder, is this thing based on chakra? And then Naruto would proceed to go for the book a little bit more, and it would say this: it matters on the user's chakra, and it matters how much they have. They have very little chakra. They can barely use the very rare Kage Genkai. But if that force releaser has an immense amount of chakra, they practically can use barriers to their free will, but still it does cost in chakra. That's why force release users breed with clans that have high chakra amounts. release. Most of these children don't get force release of how rare it is, but still, some have gotten it, and some have made a name for themselves. Then that would be the end of this book. Naruto would have shredded the book and would have put it back. He would proceed to leave the library. It would be a 3-year time skip. Naruto would be 12. He would have been training his force release and his chakra reserves to even last more of the force release. And just like canon, Naruto would have failed. If Naruto stole the scroll of sealing, he could pass the test. Naruto, still being pretty gullible, said yes to this. Naruto would proceed to steal the scroll of sealing at night and then proceeding to go in the woods. He would have learned a technique called the Shadow Clone Jutsu, or multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. But yeah, just like in the original, Iruka would question Naruto about him stealing the scroll of sealing, and Mizuki would have told everything about the Nine-Tails Fox and everything. Then he would proceed to throw a Demon One Shuriken, Naruto still being shocked. This would have hit Iruka. Iruka-sensei! Naruto, run with the scroll of sealing now! But Naruto wouldn't listen, proceeding to say, "How dare you hurt my sensei?" Mizuki would laugh at this, saying that, "What can you do, runt?" Naruto would proceed to smile, saying that, "You don't know my abilities or anything. You underestimate your opponents. That'll be your downfall." Naruto proceeding to summon a spike of force release to Mizuki. Mizuki would proceed to dodge, saying that almost hit me. Then Naruto would have summoned 5 shadow clones, and then would have uppercutted Mizuki. Then Naruto would proceed to summon a hand of force release, punching Mizuki in the face. Mizuki would throw another demon shuriken, but Naruto would just use a force release shield. Then the shuriken would break. "How's this run taking my attacks?" Then Naruto would have summoned 1,000 shadow clones, layering all of them with force release in the hand. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Okay, let me repeat. Naruto would have summoned 1,000 shadow clones, layering force release all around their hands. Then Mizuki would be terrified, saying that, please let me live. And then Naruto would proceed to let the shadow clones out, beating Mizuki. Yeah, I'm gonna go let SOP What If, I don't know his complete name, like, I don't know how to pronounce it that great. He's on screen. I'm gonna let him take over now.
Okay, Kingswood is taking over. Okay, thank you for letting me be featured. So let's get right into it. So, after Naruto beat Mizuki, we returned home to go to sleep. Then he woke up. Then he knew what time it was. It was time to go to the academy, and teams were being called. So Naruto goes to the academy, and then Iruka walks in, and then he tells everyone their teams. Every team is the same in the original, with Naruto being on the same team with Sasuke and Sakura. Then everyone gets picked up by their sensei, with Kakashi still being late like the original. So Kakashi finally comes, with Naruto not pranking him because Naruto shows much more respect to Jonin in this What If. So he tells them go on the roof and discuss their goals. So they all go on the roof. Sasuke's is the same in the original, Sakura's too. And Naruto just says he wants to become Hokage. So he tells them they're gonna have an exam tomorrow. He tells them be ready and that they don't need to eat. If they do, they'll puke. So Naruto goes home and he thinks about it. And then he thinks. And then he finally notices he won't have any strength to use his force field if he doesn't eat. So he eats and then gets some rest. Alright, I'm out of here. We'll continue in part 2. See ya later.